This year's Call of Duty title, Modern Warfare 2, will be a force to be reckoned with if pre-launch hype and COD community interest are anything to go by. And so while fan-favorite weapons from the original MW2 like the Intervention and DCR are bantered about, there are some Modern Warfare 2019 weapons that I think deserve to have an encore. So stick around as we go through the top 5 MW 2019 weapons that I think should reappear in the upcoming Modern Warfare 2. Hey folks, Robman here with a friendly hello and a big thanks for stopping by the channel. If you enjoy the video, please hit that like and subscribe button and give me a shout down in the comments section. So starting off with number 5 on our list, we've got to see the return of the AR98 shotgun. If you're not familiar with the AR98, you may have heard of its more common name, the Doof. The iconic sound of the AR98's 2 shots before needing new rounds pumped into the chamber is nothing short of addictive. The Doofs just begged for players to run and gun around the map, deleting people at will. And small and hectic maps like Shipment or Shoot House paired extremely well with the AR98 like a fine wine and cheese. Unique compared to other more typical shotguns, this thing is still incredibly fun and rewarding to use. And while you don't see it in Warzone's Caldera so much anymore, it definitely had its time in the sun back in Verdansk. Here's to the Doof doofing once more in Modern Warfare 2. On to number 4 on our list today, we're going to go with the Jack of all trades MP7. A fan favorite on the worst of days, the MP7 can hold its own in almost every situation multiplayer and Warzone could throw at it. Fast firing, highly accurate, and mobile even when larger magazines are equipped, this thing will take anything you throw at it. Sure, it doesn't have the highest damage values, but is guaranteed to hit its shot every time. Flexible as a secondary and even shines as a sniper support, you never really could go wrong with the MP7. And while current leaks have it reappearing in Modern Warfare 2, here's hoping Infinity Ward doesn't tweak the MP7 too much. We're already at the midpoint on our list today, and for number 3, we've got to go with the MP5. Like the MP7, the MP5 has already been leaked to be included in Modern Warfare 2. A stalwart of the Modern Warfare multiplayer, the MP5 can be kitted out as a fast-paced and tight hip-fire build where ADSing is purely optional. It also holds its own as a short to medium range option on maps like Ramazah or Hackney Yard. Let's also tip our hats to the fact that the MP5 dug in its heels and remained relevant even when the Cold War MP5 was released into Warzone. And while each had their strengths, the MP5 definitely outlived its Cold War counterpart. And while we don't see the MP5 as much these days with Vanguard's recoil-boosted SMGs, here's hoping the classic presents a strong encore in Modern Warfare 2. Now on to number 2 on our list, the famed runner-up is none other than the CR56 AMAX. The AMAX in the right hands is still a beast in Warzone to this day and remains a hard-hitting option in multiplayer. We sometimes forget that the AMAX wasn't actually part of Modern Warfare until it was released as part of the Season 4 MW Battle Pass, and since then, the AMAX has only ever received a single nerf back during the Cold War era. With Warzone 2 right around the corner, and rumored to be heavily tied in with Modern Warfare 2, it'll be a sad day for the COD community if we've got a multiplayer and popular battle royale without a strong AMAX to run. The AMAX's strong showing to date places it amongst the most deserved of weapons to come back unchanged in Modern Warfare 2. So here we are at the number 1 spot. Of course, the top spot could only ever go to the Modern Warfare KAR98 K. But hang on a sec. Infinity Ward needs to bring back the pre-nerf KAR98 K and allow it to have its one-shot kill potential to the head at any range. Despite the staying power of many weapons on this list, none compare to the Modern Warfare KAR98 K. Even during the HDR and AX50 heyday when Warzone was new, you could still find cars on the map as people figured out how to play Verdansk for the first time. And despite the SPR giving the KAR98 K a run for its money in multiplayer, the car always remained strongly viable. It certainly had its competition in Warzone as well, with the Swiss entering the fray during the Cold War era. And though the Swiss rocked faster mobility and reload times, the car continued to hold a large and loyal following. Now we've heard recent Modern Warfare 2 leaks hinting at the return of the much-loved Intervention from the OG MW2. I think of nothing better than the prospect of an Intervention versus MW KAR98 K sniper battle in one of the classic MW2 maps like Afghan or High Rise. 1v1 me anyone? So Infinity Ward, listen up on this one. Give us another go with the MW KAR98 K. That pretty much wraps up the video, folks. What do you think of the list? Are there any other MW weapons you'd like to see in Modern Warfare 2? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow. With that, it's time to sign off. Robman out. Cheers.